A fast-paced environment like a school or workplace often will be absent-mindedly or purposely discriminated against those who are disabled. Best Buddies is an organization that creates bonds and opportunities for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. It highlights the feeling of inclusivity, making sure everyone feels safe and welcome. One specific program in the organization is the Best Buddies Ambassador Program.
The Ambassador Program is where we train individuals with and without intellectual and developmental disabilities to become self-advocates and the leaders of tomorrow, advocate on behalf of themselves and Best Buddies, and share about the program and the impacts that it has.
This program helps individuals like John Hammond overcome leadership barriers.
John is
friendly, engaged, involved,
thoughtful, very persuasive.
He's friends to everybody.
He is somebody who truly knows every single person in the room you walk into and will tell you about it. We walk around San Francisco and he's like, I know them, I know him, he's the owner of the whatever.
He knows the score of the Giants and the 49ers going back about 25 years.
We went to the 49ers training camp last year. He's like talking to some of the 49ers players and he's like, yeah, you're coming to the Champion of the Year event. Like, don't worry about it. I will connect you with Zoe.
The Best Buddies Ambassador Program has helped John tremendously. However, growing up, that wasn't always the case. He has faced many setbacks.
As a child, he was considered to be nonverbal because it was so difficult for people to understand how he spoke. And that's because he could only move his tongue forward and to the right.
John has to take the extra mile when verbalizing due to his speech impediment. Not only does he need to practice his wording, but he also needs to do muscle strengthening exercises and work on controlling his breathing.
Although I have a disability, I'm not defined by him.
John Hammond, although struggling with this speech impediment, has grown so much through the Best Buddies Ambassador Program.
Oh my goodness, the ambassador training has been amazing for John because he's really helped his public speaking, his confidence.
I've seen John be way more committed to speaking and being involved.
The work they've done with him has been really powerful.
I worked on a speech with my speech coach named Marco, and then we did great.
Just loves to share about Best Buddies. He loves to be a connector. He literally knows every human on this planet.
I would like to volunteer for Best Buddies because I'm very passionate about their mission, especially the friendship. It's important to have a friend. Imagine how hard life would be without one. Unfortunately, many people with disabilities are isolated, find it difficult to make friends. This is why Best Buddies is so important.
Everything from enunciating to talking clearly.
He's just so open about his love for Best Buddies and also connecting people. And so then those people are like, hey, I heard that, John told me that you wanted us to come to this event. And I'm like, okay, cool.
The ambassador program was really instrumental in helping him become more articulate and clean up his verbal communication.
I think I'm great at being a volunteer for Best Buddies because I've done Special Olympics in the past.
I went to Sacramento to testify in the State Assembly for the Shriver R. Word Act, which was to be priced with the term mentally retarded with intellectual disability in the California state law references. Thanks to my speech, it was unanimously voted out in the State Health Committee.
Through the Best Buddies program, John was able to develop his speaking abilities and advocate for the inclusivity of others with disabilities. Individuals should not be restricted based on their disabilities. Best Buddies chapters, like the one at Los Altos High School, helps kids at our very own school feel safe and included. Although we are living in a fast-paced world, there was never time for discrimination. Don't take it from us, take it from John.
We need you to help. Please join me in supporting the mission of Best Buddies.